So yes, the fungal gut microbiota has been largely overlooked until recently. And there's two main reasons for that. One is a lower quantity of cells, fungal cells, and the other one is a smaller scientific community. So there's indeed a lower quantity of fungal cells in the guts, and with that you will have a lot of consequences and technical consequences on the analysis of this microbiota. For example, you will have less DNA and more difficulty to extract it, and then the analysis will be hampered by these technical problems. And you also have a smaller scientific community, which means that the ecosystem around the analysis of these DNA sequences is not as well developed as it is for the bacteria, but now everything is going better, and there's an increase of interest of the fungal gut microbiota in many diseases in the world. So as it happens with bacteria, the fungal microbiota colonization begins at birth. And first, there's a primal colonization of fungi coming mostly from the mother via the gut microbiota, the skin microbiota, or the breast milk. And then this fungal microbiota will evolve slowly during childhood to reach a steady state at adult. And there's very little data on how it evolves during adult ages, and that's something that we need to develop in the future years. From what we know now on the study of the fungal gut microbiota of human, of healthy subject mainly, we show that the diversity and the variety of the fungal gut microbiota in human is largely due to the food intake. There's fungi coming from the food processes. There's also fungi coming from the vegetables or the fruits that you eat. And what we notice also is that most of these fungi don't resist more than 24 hours in the gut. So it's very likely that the fungal gut microbiota will evolve during time, depending on environment events. So there's many ways that we can influence the balance of the fungal gut microbiota, either directly or indirectly. As I said earlier, directly is the main way to influence it by the food that we eat, because the main provider of the fungi in our gut is coming from the food intake and is not resident in the gut. But there's also many indirect possibility to influence our fungal gut microbiota. First, the diet itself. If we eat more fibers or more sugar, you will influence, as you do with bacteria, the gut fungal microbiota. There's also the influence of the host and the host immune system, as we saw in different studies on different genetic background on mice at least. And there's also the indirect effect of the bacterial community, because fungi and bacteria live together in the guts, and there's many interaction between these two reigns, and mainly through metabolites or toxin or nutrients competition. So if you modify the bacterial microbiota, you will probably have effect also on the fungal gut microbiota. So there's, but to date, there's no data on which is the good or the bad fungal gut microbiota. So there's no way to answer the question how we can take care of our fungal gut microbiota. But there's a lot of research that have been done in the recent years, and that might answer these questions.